Like this lighting.
Same,
That's
I don't want to bother any of you guys, but if you guys can just snap little pictures of me, it is my birthday. I promise I won't be too long.
Of course, friend, we got you. We was waiting for you.
Yeah, are you ready?
Really? Yeah, it's good lighting right here. Take him right here. Oh my God, friend, is everything okay?
Nothing.
Okay, well, strike a pose and suck in your belly this time.
Okay, guys, so I ordered the Uber. You guys could just pay me when you guys get back home. It was $60. So I'm not tripping.
Sent.
Oh. Girl, you sent the whole 60.
Well, duh, it's your birthday. You shouldn't have to pay for anything. Yeah, I got the next one back.
Thank you. It's 2 minutes away. Sorry, girls. I don't want to wake you guys, but the excursion is in 1 hour, and we should start getting ready.
Yeah, girl, we dressed already.
You guys got ready already?
Yeah, we're just laying down. We was waiting for you. We didn't want to wake you.
I guess I'm the only one that's not dressed. Wow.
Yeah, but you got time. Michelle, is everything okay?
Oh, nothing. It's just I've never had friends that got ready on time for anything, or before me at least.
Your other friends suck. Yeah, we're not like them. We're the last of a dying breed.
You guys truly are.
Welcome to Let's Glow with Nene. I'm Nene. Let's get straight into this video.
I'd be a lot of things, but one thing I am not is scared to speak my mind. And see, as a little girl, that got me in a lot of trouble because I was always saying the wrong shit at the wrong damn time. But one thing that you can count on, I'm that real friend. I'm that friend that's going to tell you exactly what you need to hear, when you need to hear it, even when you don't want to hear it. And you might not like that. But at the end of the day, you need that. Because if you ever pay attention to people that just do dumb ass shit, there's always those friends behind them that didn't tell them that they were doing some dumb ass shit. That's not me. I'm not that friend. I'm going to tell you, don't do that. You're going to regret that. You look like a clown. So yeah, I'm just going to speak exactly how I feel. And, you know, if it offends you, call me later.
To somebody that's a good friend. Listen, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for showing up the way you do. Thank you for pouring into us the way you do. Thank you for keeping it real the way you do, even though sometimes we don't be wanting to hear it. I appreciate growing through life with you. I appreciate being able to witness all of your successes and you witnessing all of mine. Even more, I appreciate you holding my hand through them storms. And I just want you to know I got your back through yours too. Take both of us, huh? The person that sent you this video just wants you to know you're an amazing friend and they love you and they appreciate you. Friendship is dope because it's like, yo, you really chose me. Like, you chose me out of all the people on the earth to be a part of your life. Thank you. Anywho, cousins, drop them cash up. Lunch on me today. Think about it. Good day.
I've thought a lot about what constitutes being a good friend and what it feels like to have someone be a good friend to you. And so I wrote something. When you're young, what constitutes a good friend is someone who's down for a good time, lets you borrow their best, will belt out the same song out of your car windows with you 100 times, covers for you, tells you you have something in your teeth, lets you cry about the same boy for years on end, loud belly laughs, they always showed up. Eventually, friendship that once looked and felt like that approaches a fork in the road. 2 signs, enabling this way, accountability that way. I've participated in, been personally victimized by, and been leveled up by both. Enabling friendships are bumper stickers that sound like, live life, do you, YOLO, do it for the plot. It's texting your best friend for the 3rd time this month saying, I'm done with him. And you're suddenly the opposite of done when she's dropping you off at his place hours later when he rings. It's watching them cope with another drink or another night out or another spend and telling them it's fine. There's truth in wanting to support our friends' antics, plot-worthy behavior, all the above. There's truth in them supporting ours. Doing so implies seeing one another for just being human. Doing so also implies that our lives are movies without the element of being human, without true character development, the character we take with us into adulthood. Accountability. It isn't guilt, it isn't shame, it's a gentle nudge. Help me understand, because 2 weeks ago you said, I don't want to do this anymore. I feel so guilty. They don't deserve this. I'm never going back there. I don't want to be this person. I feel so empty. I'm going backward. This is a waste of my time. When we're young, to be a good friend is as easy as providing comfort. Some friends, that's all they want from you. Comfort and validation, regardless of the cost. You can see the discomfort in them. Why add more confrontation to it? But the way you address their choices doesn't have to be polar opposite. It's not a hug or a fist to the stomach. It's uncomfortable to be reminded that you failed against your desires and promises you made for yourself. But a good friend does it with compassion and grace. Accountability is a reminder of the goal or boundary your friends set for themselves. Being a good friend in adulthood is more than calling out bad love and bad habits. It's calling one another up. That's up on the blog. That one took a while to write.
5 signs of a good friend. Number 1, they're riding for you and not with you. Number 2, they encourage you to do better. They expect the best out of you. Number 3, They keep it real with you. They not a yes man. They gonna let you know when you wrong just as well as when you right. Number 4, they accept you for who you are. You don't gotta fake it, portray it, or try to be anybody else. And number 5, they're gonna be there when you need them the most, at your weakest points and at your lowest moments. Keep a rich mentality.
Healthy friendship. If every time you speak to them, you begin to feel better about yourself. And like when you're with them, you can be free. You feel alive. You feel like you can truly be yourself. And then when you're leaving from being with them, you're already yearning for the next time that you're going to be with them again. When you look at them, it's like, you give me hope. You give me hope in humanity. You give me hope in friendships. It's because of our friendship that I know that good and genuine friendships do still exist. If you have a friend like this, hold on to them. I promise you, there won't be many.
I really, really, really appreciate those friends that speak life into you. There are people in my life that I just have to have one conversation with them and I'm remotivated again. I can do anything. I'm ready for success. And these are the kind of conversations that I want with my friends. No one has the time to be sitting around gossiping about other people, okay? Very low vibrational of you. I don't have the time for that. But those friends that you talk to, that you feel re-inspired after that conversation, okay? They've charged you up. You're feeling re-inspired. You're feeling re-motivated. You've got that ambition again. You're feeling positive. Those are the conversations you should be having. That is how your friends should be making you feel.
One thing I just realized in my late 20s, all you need is one down-ass, genuine, real friendship. I know social media shows us all these friend groups, but there is nothing like having one person that you can be yourself around, that you can tell everything, that's going to hold you accountable, and that heals you without even knowing it. I just recently started getting close to one of my friends that I know for a fact will be my Golden Girls friend. Like that friend that's going to be sitting next to me in the nursing home, that type of friend. And I say that because I've had female friends, but for the past few years, I've stayed away from that because females be femaling. But I've come to realize that it takes a special bond, a special friendship to make you realize there is nothing in this world like real friends. And I'm not talking about forced friendships. I'm talking about those friendships that you make and you low-key cannot live without. That shit is priceless.
7 signs of a good friend. Number 7, they are reliable. You can always count on them to show up whenever you make plans. This is key in building a long-lasting friendship. Number 6, they are happy when you succeed. A true friend doesn't get jealous of your achievements. They want you to do well and don't see your success as a threat to their own. Number 5, they call you out when you need it. They're honest with their feedback, but they never do it in a mean or passive-aggressive way. Instead, they'll say something like, "Hey, I know you can do better than that," which helps you grow as a person. Number 4, they are genuine. Whenever they give you a compliment, they truly mean it. One way to tell is if they speak highly of you behind your back. Number 3, they stand up for you. When someone puts you down or is being unjust, they're the first ones to defend you, which is vital for building trust. Number 2, they keep your secrets. This shows trust because sharing secrets is a vulnerable act. When they keep your confidence, it strengthens your connection. And the number 1 sign of a good friend is they make time for you. They prioritize your friendship, ensuring that you're just not an afterthought in their busy life.
Always talk about the secretly jealous friends, the fake friends, whatever. But let's talk about the really genuine, sweet, unproblematic friends. Like, do we all have at least one person like that in our lives that is so unproblematic, so genuine, like just such a real friend? And I seriously wish this on every woman. Like, I hope every woman out there has at least one friend like this. And I say this because this genuine friend, this real friend, is more than likely the friend that you can go to for anything and everything. And you just know deep down in your heart, like, you know this friend will never turn around and throw everything in your face. And this is the friend that, because she is so genuine, super sweet, you know that even if there was to ever be a fallout between you girls, she would never turn into a weirdo. You know, you just know it. Like, do we all have that one friend? Like, I have a couple of those that, like, I just know they would never be weirdos even if we were to fall out. You don't find many friends like that. Trust me, you don't find many friends that are genuine, that are true friends. Like, even in the case of a misunderstanding.
How do you know you have a good friend? Well, a good friend is someone who reminds you who you are, reminds you what you stand for. They don't tell you what you want to hear, but they tell you what you need to hear. A good friend is one that will help you grow, one that will show you where to go when the path is a little unclear. It can be hard to make a good friend because you have to show this person who you truly are. But if they still stand beside you when they see your scars, that's when you know you have a good friend.
You know what's really crazy about female friendships is that when you fall out with enough people, people start asking if it's you. And then you start asking, is it me? Am I the reason that I keep falling out with people? Or am I just threatening to people? Or are the people I'm meeting not through great sources? Am I vetting them out before they're my friends? Like, it causes you to truly look inside and look around and say, what the fuck is the problem here? And after 31 years of dealing with BS female friendships, I have kind of conceptualized what the fuck is happening. Number one, a lot of times when you meet someone, they remember you as you are in that state. If they met you in high school, they remember high school you. If they meet you in college, if they meet you when you flexing at 50 or married at 30, whatever. They see you as that version of you. And most of the times, especially if they're insecure, they don't want to see you grow from that. So if you have a high school friend that you guys have been cool with for a long time, and then now 5, 10, 15 years later, you're at a different path, you're at a different level, a lot of times they're not going to like who you are anymore. You change. And if you are the friend or the person that doesn't grow, that doesn't change, that is stationary and stuck, it's going to be easy for you to have friends because they're going to be comfortable around you. They're going to be comfortable with the fact that you are not showing them up. But if you are a continuously growing, elevating, working, pursuing, just, pushing in, putting in work type of person, you're going to have a hard ass time making friends. And that's not even including into female friendships, which we all know is a big deal. How you look. Are you intimidating? Are you a baddie? All of these superficial situations are also going to have a huge, huge, huge factor in the longevity of your friendship. So, yeah. Good luck. If you are an attractive woman, if you're a hardworking woman, if you're always making moves, if you're always changing, leveling up, and growing in female friendships, you need to make sure that you are around women that are equivalent to these things. And it's not about looks. I've said this before. It's not just about looks. It's about who they are as a person. It's about, are they the person that's actually going out there and making things happen? Or are they the person that gossips, sits down, and talks shit about the people that do? Are they the person that are motivating you and congratulating you and cheering you on and popping up with a bottle of champagne to celebrate you? Or are they the friend that sit in the corner and talk shit and don't even like or comment on your posts? Are they the person that takes great photos of you when you're out and, they get in them angles and they love you and they going, yes, bitch, I love you? Or are they the girl that 1, 2, click, 3, and done? A lot of us have insecurities, but that doesn't mean a lot of us are insecure. So pay attention and learn to learn the difference. It'll save you a lifetime of pain, stress, aggravation, trauma, and wondering if you are the problem.
If your response to one of your friends who is grieving from a loss is to call them or text them, say you love them, and say, hey, I'm here if you need me for anything, I'm just here to tell you that you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. And this really separates the people that are about the walk and the talk of friendship. So you need to understand that anybody that's grieving is really numb. They're not going to know what they need. And they're shutting down. And also, nobody, whether they're grieving or not, likes to ask for help. No one likes to ask for anything. So it is your job, if you are this person's friend or loved one, that when they are grieving, just do. Don't talk, just do. And what I mean by that is show up to their house with a big thing of lasagna. Bring them a bunch of food. Go around to everyone that knows them with an envelope so you can all put some cash in there so they can take time off of work and just be home and grieve. They're grieving. They're sad. They haven't gone out of bed. Their place is a mess. Pay for someone to come clean their house or go to their place and clean their house for them. Make sure there are groceries in their cabinets. Make sure that there is juice. Make sure they have vitamins or they're taking their vitamins. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, be there for them. Change their kitty litter. Take their dog for a walk. Let them do everything they have to do without the stresses of life. That's what a friend does. That's because half of you are just saying, hey, I love you, call me if you need anything, just to get yourself off the hook. For real. Just so you can put your mind at ease. Like, oh, I'm a good friend, I did that. No. Good friend goes the extra step. Show up at their house, get them a cleaner, get them a Netflix subscription or something. Help them by doing, not talking about it.
That invites you everywhere, that always includes you in their group plans, that never excludes you and always makes an effort to make sure that you feel welcome, is the friend that was often forgotten and never included themselves. So if you have someone like this, please make an effort to include them, to give that back, because chances are they were always the friend that was left behind.
How hard it is to be a good best friend, because in the same moment I am trying to remind her that she is so worthy and deserves nothing less than a man's soul as a dowry payment. At the same time, even if she loves him, if he hurts her, I will have to set him and the entirety of the world on fire just so she can feel warm. And it's like, if you didn't want crazy friend, then why be friends with crazy, you know? Like, you did this. We're stuck now, bitch. Shut up.
As an introvert, I don't hang out with very many people. So, the issues in other people's relationships stand out to me whether or not I want to see them. And with that being said, if you're hanging out with someone who treats your best friend badly, you move weird. You're doing weird stuff. There are so many people on the planet. Find different ones to hang out with.
Choose who chooses you, not who chooses to use you. There's a difference. For example, someone could like your energy. Perhaps you make them laugh. Maybe you give them your undivided attention whenever you're with them. But all they ever bring you is their low energy. It always seems like you're the one bringing them back up. It always feels like that, at least. It's very rare that it's the other way around, or it's just a good time. Although it's good to be a good friend and lift people up when they're down, that's a good thing to be. If that's all that ever happens, and they never do that for you, they're choosing to use you, not choosing you. I know, it sucks. It sucks to digest. It sucks to even, think about, like, is that what's really happening with so-and-so? I have been feeling that way. Like, it sucks. But I promise it will always be worth it to let go of the people that are choosing to use you so that you can choose the people who are choosing you. You know what I mean?
Do you know when you have good friends? I always say, who sticks by you when the going gets tough? This past year, truly the worst time of my life, and the friends that literally sat by me and never left my side, those are your people. Those are my people. Those are the people that I look at and say, wow, there's nothing, like, you need people. The people that are in your corner are the people that are literally just like your family, who will never leave you, who, no matter your moods, no matter your hard times or hardships, they're not going to leave your side when the going gets tough. It's the same thing with relationships.
So true. Absolutely.
What do you think?
I mean, I agree with you. I mean, loyalty is at an all-time high for me. You and I are both incredibly loyal, insanely, like, to the point where if I love somebody and they're in my life, like, there's nothing that I won't do for you. Like, I will literally drop everything at 5 o'clock in the morning to come kill a spider at your house, for example. I expect these things in return if we're at that level of friendship.
If God blessed you with a good friend, a genuine friend, let them know how much you love them, how much you appreciate them, how much you care about them, man. You'll never have another. How shit going these days, man. Motherfuckers weird, man. They crazy. They be lying and everything, man. Backdoor ass bitch. You doing some f***ed up shit, hey, that nigga should tell you, hey, that shit f***ed up. If he can't chastise you right then and there when you doing wrong, that ain't your friend. If he see you out about to do something that you ain't got no business, he can't tell you, then that ain't your friend. If he can't call you and tell you his problem, then he ain't your friend. If he can't tell you he broke, then he ain't your friend. If he can't tell you he f***ed up, then he ain't your friend. I want all my friends to understand I'm a friend before anything. And I'm going to keep it real before anything. If you don't want the real, don't call me. If you want me to lie to you, find another friend. If you don't want me to help you, find another friend. If you don't want me to get you to the top, find another friend. If you want to stay f***ed up, find another friend. I ain't that friend. I'm that friend that's going to get you there. I'm that friend that's going to keep you focused. I'm that friend that's going to tell you he love you. I'm that friend that's going to give you a hug.
I don't think we give enough credit to everyday friends. The friends that you can hang out with every day and do absolutely nothing. I am so done and through with the girls that require an entire production. Like, I have to call a car and spend $200 and put heels on and do my hair and put makeup on and pretend like I want to be outside to hang out with you. Like, that is a full production. No. I love you, but I love me more. And I love my everyday friends better. Yes, sometimes I want to go out and I want the full production. But as of late, as I'm getting older, I want to lay in my bed. I want to watch a movie. I want to kick it. Yeah, everyday friends. May we know them. May we love them. May we hold them. May we tell them to never leave us, ever.
Finding one good fucking friend in this entire world is very rare, bro. It is a rare chance to find one solid motherfucker that'll have your back no matter what. When it comes to fights, when it comes to having money, when it comes to having a place to fucking lay your head down and sleep, it is rare to have that friend to look out for you. Because when you down, they got you. And when they down, you supposed to have them. You supposed to have their back. But instead, most of the relationships and friendships nowadays, for your bros to your girls, you know, they be holding that knife in your fucking back, digging it deeper and deeper the more they hug you. You can't trust everybody, bro. You cannot trust everybody because it is a very scarce environment and a scarce world to know who really got you, because your friends ain't always gonna be your friends and your enemies ain't always gonna be permanent enemies, okay? Sometimes they turn that shit around, but you never know, okay? Keep your enemies closer and your friends even closer, because you never know what they got.
I do not want to be the friend that you call when you're miserable, okay? I am tired of that. I want people to call me when they're winning. I want people to call me when they're up. I want them to share their successes. As much as I agree that I am easy to talk to, I don't know what it is, but yeah.
And anytime I become friends with somebody, I need to know what you bring into the table. I need to know what type of friend are you for me. I need to know if you're going to elevate me, if you're going to get me to the next level, if you're going to make me a better version of myself. I am not being in no friendships for fun. I am not being in no friendships for gossip. That is not my style. When you see me, you're going to either be inspired. When you see me, you're going to get motivated. When you see me, just know I'm working on something. And you should be working on something too.
Know if someone's your friend. A, you can tell them bad news and they'll listen. They won't tell you why, you know, you're stupid and why that bad thing happened to you and how something worse happened to them once and, you know, derail the whole conversation. You can actually tell them bad news and they'll listen. So that's a good thing. And then this is a weirder thing. You can tell them good news and they'll help you celebrate. And that's a really good way of deciding who you should have around you, because if you have someone around you, you know, something good happens to you and you're kind of afraid to even admit it because, you know, God, something good happened to you. It's like, you let that be known and it'll certainly be taken away. So, you know, you come out and you sort of tell someone half-heartedly that something good happened to you and they give you a whack and then talk about, you know, the great thing that happened to them 3 years ago, or worse, the great thing that happened to someone that they knew 3 years ago. You know, it's like, go away from that person. They're not helpful to you. And they're not helpful to themselves either.
And baby, when I'm feeling down and out, baby, me and my friend pick each other up so motherfucking tough, so motherfucking hard, baby. You got to get you a good and solid motherfucking friend. Baby, when you feeling that you down, you feeling that you out, you ain't feeling that your motherfucking best, you ain't 100% you, baby, get you a motherfucking friend that's going to pour into you. Oh, baby, me and my motherfucking friend turn into therapists. We turn into pastors. Baby, turn into every motherfucking thing under the sun, baby. We're going to get each other over whatever little hump that we possibly feeling in that time and in that motherfucking moment. Baby, get you a friend, okay? And if you don't got you no motherfucking sad friend, baby, get you me. Write me. Let me know how you feeling, baby. I will uplift the fuck out of you, okay? Listen, we all need some uplifting. We all need some powerful words. We all need that. We all need a good prayer, baby, to help us get through whatever the fuck it is that we feeling. And I can be that for you. If you need it, baby, you DM me, and baby, I'm finna give you the best fucking encouragement that you could possibly fucking get from any motherfucking body. Let me know if you need it, though.
Thank goodness for real people, real friends, real love, real support, real conversations that are mind-bending and informative, disagreements that are healthy and nourishing, moments of sit-downs and reflections, but also meetups and kickbacks. Thank goodness for the maturity, the kind of friendships that understand the ins and outs of personal work schedules, children, family, significant others, and the fact that life will continue to life. Even in the ever-changing dynamic, we are still down for whatever. They said what and did what. Nah, I'm getting in my car now type of friendship. Because even when life lifes, there are people who will ride the wave with you and stay consistent. People switch up, but not them. So the friends who stay consistent, supportive, loving, and gracious, we salute you.
because you deserve this kind of honor. Y'all are made different, and different is what we love. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts, because real ones are rare.
If you've made it to the end of this video, I appreciate it. Thank you. I hope you got something good out of it. So today's topic is on friendships, right? I believe most of us out here have friends, some more than others, and some less than others. So in my life, I've been around a lot of different people, and I tend to cut a lot of people off. I cut a lot of people off in my past, right? And every time I feel like I have to cut somebody off, I pray about it first. I ask God to remove people that are not for me. And then all of a sudden, somebody that I wanted to keep in my life is now no longer in my life. I have to cut them off. They remove themselves. Whatever the case, I move away, and the friendship is no longer, valid, right? Or we no longer reach out to each other or any of those things. And sometimes it hurts because you have to grieve friendships when you're no longer with them. And myself, sometimes I felt like when I cut someone off and I removed them from my life, that I was a bad friend for doing so. Because what if they were going through something that I should have been there for? Like sometimes you have to remove people because they will drain your energy. They have to. And I mean, you can question yourself like I questioned myself, like, "Ugh, they're going through something now." But this person is always going through something. And it never seems like whenever they have a conversation with you, they're happy or they're lifted in spirit. And if those times actually do come to them, they never really include you in those times. You know, if I'm your friend, I want to be involved in all of it, the good, the bad, the ugly. Like I want to be there for your wins. I want to be there when you're down. That's just who I am as a person. I just don't want to be around when you're happy, or I just don't want to be around when you're sad. I don't want to be the backup friend when you don't have nobody else to hang out with or talk to. I don't want to be the trauma dump friend, the only person you talk to, or shit, you might talk to many people, but I don't want to be that friend you're only dumping on. Don't just dump on me all the time. Because I don't know if people realize it or not, but when you trauma dump on people all the time, that brings those people's spirits down, especially if you do it in the morning. Like, dang, I just woke up and this person is just complaining. And it seems like they're always complaining. In those cases, I feel like you have to think about your mental health. Does it bother you? Some people it doesn't bother. But me being an empath and me feeling emotions very deeply, and the person that I am, if my friends are going through something bad or sad and they're crying, I would cry with them just because that's who I am. So if you're dumping on me all the time, that brings me down. It brings my energy down. And then it's like, no conversation is positive. I want positive conversations. I like to grow. I am a growing being. And I want to be around people that are also growing and elevating in life and not allowing their past to hold them back. So I know in my past I have not had many good friends and I have not been a good friend to many people. And learning that I am doing better. I have one best friend. It doesn't matter what we're going through, we talk. And the good, we celebrate. The bad, I'm here and I comfort and I try to lift her spirits the best that I can. And she do the same with me. But a lot of my past friendships, it never was that. It never was that. So appreciate the people that you do have in your life. And see, I only have one best friend. Everybody else is just like associates. Honestly, thinking about it, I only have one real friend that I talk to on almost like a daily basis, and we don't even live in the same place. So appreciate those people that are real, genuine. If you're in a bind, they come and help and support you. Whatever the situation, just hold on to those people. If they're draining you in any type of way, form, fashion, if they're not growing and elevating and they keep running back to past situations that's not serving them, remove those people because you will be brought down because of them. Relationships, friendships, family, it does not matter. Remove those people and get some real, genuine people But remember, you also have to be real and genuine yourself in order to receive real and genuine. Until next time.